Rise and grind, it's that time. Morning sun, coffee chime. Three small folks, one average bro. Tune in now, let's start the show. Tiny crew, big dreams, brewing thoughts, vivid schemes. Sipping on that morning brew. Got that energy, how about you? Little bit of coffee, little bit of fun. Kicking off the day, everybody come. Perk up your ears, hear the latest buzz. Grab your mug, join the morning fuss. Short in size, tall in spirit. Every topic, yeah, we near it. Laughter news, we got the flow. Press play and let it go. Little bit of coffee, little bit of fun. Kicking off the day, everybody come. Perk up your ears, hear the latest buzz. Grab your mug, join the morning fuss. Morning thoughts, sip it hot. Staying cozy in our spot. Life's messy, ain't always neat. Brew the best, take your seat.
Good morning and what is up? Welcome to A Little Bit of Coffee. It is Monday. Perk yourself up. Got to go to work. We're here. So are you. Let's do what we do best. Let's give it up. Father God, we give you praise for this day. Thank you for our guest today, a recovering addict, Lord, and giving his life to you. Lord, we give you praise for him. We thank you for Turtle. We thank you for Kelly. We thank you for Brother Pappy. Lord, we ask you to be with our sister Mackenzie as she is dealing with illness and will not be able to make it this week. But Lord, we know you got her. We love you first. We love you most. In Jesus' mighty, mighty name. Let's get this show going.
Hey man, tell me what's up, man. Get your butt out of bed, bro.
What time is it?
It's time to go hang out with the Red Crew.
I mean, what time is it?
7 a.m., man. 7 a.m.
Oh, man.
It's time for a little bit of coffee, man.
Go back to bed.
Come on, get up. Come on.
A little bit of coffee, a little bit of fun. Sunshine sipping in the day's begun. Little bit of coffee, a little bit of fun. Come on, everyone.
What up? I guess I better switch places. This Turtle's supposed to be the host. I'm just supposed to be the guest.
Every stinking morning, he decides to mute all of our mics. Today, he unmutes his mic. Guess what he does? He brings us all on stage, says good morning, everyone, and we're all
muted.
Right.
Yep.
Yep. We see how it is.
What's happening, everybody?
Everyone wants to hear. He wants everyone to hear his voice first.
Gotta make sure that we all look as ridiculous as he does every Monday morning when he's not there and he's, microphone's going and I do that. But
you guys notice the shirt? I don't like green. I don't like green at all. I had to wear my puke green shirt today.
Yeah.
Why is this?
I look phenomenal though in it, regardless. Don't you guys agree?
I was
waiting for you to make some kind of smart aleck remark about, you're having to puke about my comments I'm making about you and things that. Nope, nothing. No quick quit today, POD.
Come on, wake up now. Let's get going.
I'm working on it. It is Monday for me too. So how was everybody's weekend?
Excellent.
Weekend was good. Had a lot of fun, had family time, got stuck in the sun, as you can see. And, had a great time. Barbecuing out there, fireworks.
Oh, sweet.
Right.
What do you call it? How do you say that? There's a word that starts with L when you're talking about drinks. Libidos or something like that. I can't remember what they say.
When you're talking about drinks, there's a word that starts with an O.
L.
L.
L,
Huh.
Lush,
Let's shut up.
Loopy,
Look it up.
Lord, I'm
Oh,
drunk.
man.
I don't know.
I can't think of the word, but it'll come to me eventually. But
Uh,
anyhow, weekend was great. Got the kids and everybody. It was a lot of fun. And then I know Kelly, aka Velvet, was down there working her booty off all weekend. Got herself a suntan going. Got a
Yeah.
little bit of a redness going. Y'all see that?
I see
yeah, what
it.
was
Velvet
funny
up
about
there?
it for the watchers is like yesterday morning, wasn't it? She woke up, she was her normal color, and we all hang out a lot in a group chat. And it was funny because this morning we were having coffee together, and Kelly was her normal skin tone, and then what about 6 hours later, guys, she came back in just as beet red.
Beet red. Beet red. Like she had sat in the sun for 24 hours. Oh man, I'm surprised that her skin
The
was
red
showing
hair,
every day.
the red hair and the complexion. The sun just loves me.
Yeah.
Apparently. Turns you into looking like a strawberry.
Like, look at
Now, Pappy, you're beloved. Wasn't she with her mother most of this weekend, helping her with some things?
Yeah,
Didn't
we
I
had
hear
a
you say
little
that?
family. We had a little family get together, and my boo, she was over helping them prepare food
Yeah.
with her mom and everything. It was really nice. Once we all got to see each other, it was great.
I remember there was a couple times we were talking about it, and you said she was over her mother's helping
Yeah,
mom.
yeah.
Right on.
God
So
bless. Mom's 84 years old, and she looks like she's about 60, and she has
I know every
the
time I've
energy
seen
of
her
a
mother,
40-year
it's
old.
like, wow. Her mother aged very, very well, didn't she?
Yeah, she go. She's a great lady.
so I got
My
something I want to
weekend.
talk about. Sorry, go
Okay,
ahead.
go ahead. Oh, I was just going to quit my weekend. Ain't got that much to tell.
No, go ahead. I
As
didn't
many
even
know,
ask.
I'm
I
kind of
apologize.
semi-paralyzed. Not, don't take this wrong. I'm not wheelchair bound like Turtle, but I'm not far off. I have a lot of leg troubles, et cetera, et cetera. So, amongst doing some research, the reason my legs don't work is my glute muscles don't activate on the sides of my legs, and so when I put pressure on my feet, it just feels like they want to collapse. And I started doing some research on how to bring them back to life or attempt. And the one thing in the research that you discover is as you're bringing them back to life, you're going to go through some really extreme pain. So you have to just decide, are you going to be able to withstand the pain while you're doing little exercises to bring them back to life and go through a couple nights of miserable sleep, et cetera, et cetera. And that's what I'm in. So this weekend I did get a lot of positive results. Thank you, Tots, for inspiring me. I got a lot of definite positive results, but boy, are they sore. I mean, they are just so. My legs and my lower back are just so tender and sore right now because of the additional steps to try to bring them back to life. So, any of you that are prayer warriors out there, I would so appreciate some side prayer, just that the good Lord continues to wake up my glute muscles on my legs. Otherwise, my new best buddy, Miss Tots, she is planning another hangout soon, and we're
I
gonna.
can't wait till she joined Microland.
I
Yes.
know, right? Yeah, now you heard it yourself. If you are watching, you heard it yourself. Group, have you all been tormenting me about getting her in Microland?
Yes,
Good
yes.
morning,
Big time.
Benji.
Well, ladies and
Absolutely.
gentlemen,
Yes,
I want to
so
take this and
positively.
get off the
The more,
subject here for a minute. Our
the more
guest has
female
arrived, and he does not have very much data, so we're only going to get a short time to spend with him. This guest is a lifelong friend. I've known him. In fact, he was one of the very first people I wrestled in amateur wrestling. In his adult life, he has struggled majorly with major addiction. I asked him to come on the show because he's one of my closest friends, and we've always prayed for him and just prayed that the good Lord would get a hold of him and snatch him up, clean him up. Well, look, I'm my hair standing up because when I see people out there succeed in this, there's nothing better. So, ladies and gentlemen, my very, very good friend Eric Todd Veeder is going to come on. 120-day clean, I think, this last week. And I told him we're going to get on here and celebrate him a little bit. Welcome, Eric Veeder.
Right on, man.
Good morning.
What is up, Mr. Eric? I don't know if I can see him. Can you guys see him? I can't see him.
He's freezing up a little bit.
That might be the data thing. Well, we're sure going to try anyway. While he listens, I'll tell his story then until we. There he is.
There he is.
Kinda.
Yeah. Hi, Eric.
Yeah, it's
He
frozen.
is ugly as heck, isn't he? He's going to sign back in, I guess.
Yep.
But yeah, I'll go ahead and talk about him while we're waiting on him. Eric, when I was in junior high, I think, don't hold me to this, he was not my first. The more I thought about it, first guy I wrestled was a guy named Alan Curry. And yeah, I hope he's watching the show because, gosh, he and I used to have some fun too. And Eric was the second. And when Eric and I met, we hit it off really well as friends. And in the adult life, temptation got the best of it. And it got so bad that there was a lot of us that were just worried we were going to find him dead eventually. Not going to even lie. A lot of us even kind of put distance in the friendships because, we didn't want to deal with that. We didn't want to just wake up one morning and find him dead and there was nothing we could have done. We've all tried to coach him away. But, for those of you that don't know, that is the power of prayer because we never gave up praying for him. And now he's a prayer warrior himself. He gets up every day. And, I feel bad because every single morning he sends me a good morning, God bless you. I don't ever notice it until mid-afternoon. And so then I'm texting him, yeah, good morning, God bless you too. But he knows I love him. Well, he might get back in here. If he does, we'll give it up top for him and put him back on there. But till then, we'll move forward. Congratulations, Todd. 120 days clean.
Excellent.
We hear a little bit of coffee are rooting you on forward. Maybe next week you'll have a little more data and we can do it again.
Yep.
Going forward. Tonight,
So.
game 1. No, game 3. Excuse me. Game 3 of the
What?
NBA Finals area. Let's try it one more time while we got it. Can you hear us now?
Yes. Can you hear?
Yeah,
Can
we
you
can hear
hear
you,
me
buddy.
now? Can you see me this time?
Yes.
I can see you. We can everything. And dang, you are still just as ugly as I imagined.
Sorry, you, but it's all right.
We gotta do something about them looks, man. Everybody,
Okay.
welcome Eric Veeder. Make some noise.
Welcome in, Eric.
Good morning.
Thank
Good
you.
morning, Eric.
I already bragged you up, but go ahead and tell your story, bud.
It's a long one, though.
All right, tell
You
us
might
the
not have
shorter
that.
version.
All right, yeah. Well, I was addicted to heroin real bad. I died 9 times on it. Then I got hooked on meth and was jumped 10 times, about died. Got a steel plate here to here. I walked in the mission. I was lost and without these guys, I wouldn't have made it. But I asked for a program I didn't even know they had. And I got in. I'm in phase 2. There's 4 phases. I gave my life to God. I got baptized May 24th. And I'm doing great. And I couldn't have done it alone. He's the one that helps the most.
That's right. And brother, I got to tell you, I don't know if you remember this, but I'm sure you do. When you had struggled in our younger years in the 20s, I remembered you giving your life to the Lord. And we had made the comment on several times when you and I had even hang out back when, we would go and do the karaoke a lot. And we were always worried that the enemy wasn't going to give up on you. And he didn't. He still kept poking at you and messing with your life. And I'm very, very thankful that
Hold on, I disappeared.
Oh, you're all right. You're right. I was just saying how glad I am that you saw it through, and your faith, God, the Father scooped you up and says, "Enough, enough."
Yeah, my sister that I ain't seen in 25 years, I got to see her. Huh? My sister, she's going with her husband. She says she's been praying for me for 35 years, if not longer.
Which sister we talking about? We talking about Penny?
Carol.
Oh, okay.
She lives in Ohio.
Right on.
She's a
right
blessing.
Yep. None of us gave up on you, buddy. It was hard.
Very.
It was hard.
It is hard. But
Well, brother,
you
I
know
pretty much
what?
had already.
With God, it makes it a lot easier.
Erica, just letting you know, buddy, your signal's horrible. I'm gonna go ahead and just
I know.
cut this now. But listen, we're gonna bring you back on. We're gonna bring you back on the show when you hit your 6-month period. Don't you forget us either.
All right.
When you hit 6 months, we want to bring you on. But I want you to do me a favor. You tell me a couple days before, we gotta get you some more data. That way, that way we know you can stay on there with us. But brother, we love you. We're coaching you on. We're rooting you on.
God bless you, Eric.
Stay the course. We'll see you next round on a little bit of coffee at your 6-month mark.
Great job.
So,
Well,
yes, that was Mr. Eric Todd Veeder, and I think we're just about due for a commercial break. So
Yes,
when
sir.
we come back, what do you think, Turtle? You ready to do sports?
Oh, you really got to ask?
Never. Let's do this. Bam.
Crypto is loud, confusing, and moving way too fast for most people. That is why I built CoinOps, a clean, disciplined way to actually understand what is going on out there. On weekdays over on TikTok, TikTok.com @CoinOpsHQ, I hit the crypto news. Fast, focused updates that show you what changed, why it matters, and how it fits into the bigger picture. No hype, no drama, just sharp signals in about a minute. On YouTube, we slow it down and go deep once a week. That's youtube.com CoinOpsHQ. This isn't headlines, this is real crypto education. It's built so you can actually learn the structure behind the market. And everything connects on the CoinOps website, CoinOpsHQ.com, the hub for all things CoinOps. One place to plug into the news, the education, and the full system. This is CoinOps.
We forgot. There we go.
Tell you what, man, every time, as long as it's got the name Turtle in it, it's going behind.
I wasn't in the right file to
It
start.
runs late, just like me, and it says boop, 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 boop. Oh, wait, click.
I was in the wrong file. I forgot we don't have the extra producers today. Everybody's out sick.
Oh, man, how's it going today, brother? How's your morning?
Oh, my goodness. I just saw in the backstage where Velvet Head had said that President Trump is attending the NBA Finals tonight.
Now let's
I
talk
sure
about
hope
that
he's a New York Knicks
before we
fan.
even get into the scores. Let's talk about that a minute. Imagine you're Brunson or you're Wimby or one of the players, you know, even one of the smaller bench players on there, right? And you hear the president of the United States is coming to watch you play. You gonna be nervous?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be nervous.
Now, before we get any negative comments, please, everyone watching, or that you see this on the recording, don't leave negative comments. You know, we don't really talk politics in here. This is basketball we're talking about.
Right.
If you're not a President Trump fan, fine. Don't be a President Trump fan. But if you put a comment on here, I'm going to ban you from the show.
It could be
If it's
President
negative about
Obama.
our
It could be President
Yeah.
Biden. It could be President whoever. I don't care. The fact that the president shows up at an NBA basketball game, dude, I'm sweating. I'm
Yeah,
sweating. I mean, our commander in arms.
I
Our
think that
commander in
has
chief,
gotten
brother.
so out of control.
I agree. It's
Yeah,
all
so-
bash this, bash that, but let's not worry
and
about
we don't
bashing.
need
We're
that.
not
That's
gonna
not what
bash.
we're here for. We're here to have fun
Yeah.
and make fun of Pappy. I mean, talk about basketball.
Always make fun of Pappy. Got to make fun of the old man. You got to give the old man with a plan a little bit of a hard time.
But he's like the
We
father.
love you,
So then
Pappy. We know you're in the backstage. Like, man, we're gonna get them rascals and we'll come out there.
and he's
knock
like
them
the
little
father,
rascals
so he's
out.
going to discipline us later anyway. He'll send Mama
Exactly.
and Diane after us.
Man, did you get to watch the NBA game on Friday? Oh my God! I know you got to watch it. You and Tosh
This
were
year
watching
NBA,
it,
yeah,
because you and I started to watch it, and your friend had called in, and man, what a game! Oh my God,
that was a great game. Benji?
And
I don't know about that guy. I can't even yell at him today, you know? He was my little lifesaver. Stopped working at his job. High five again. Bam! Benji helped me out this morning. Thank you, Lord. Good morning, Miss Tammy, Kim, everybody also.
good morning,
In
everybody. Well,
WNBA, got anything on that?
of course, my girls are always looking amazing compared to yours.
Man, mine disappointed me the other night. We had that game, lock, stock, and barrel against the Liberty. At one point, I think we were in probably close to 20 ahead. And, you know, like every good game, Liberty dug their way out, came back. 4 minutes at the end of the game, man, it just felt like we were just got completely sloppy. The refs were making bad calls. Yeah, you can't find me for saying that. So, I don't know. I just didn't feel good about it.
Well, whereas your Fever had lost, my Las Vegas Aces went ahead and won. They wound up beating Golden State. You know, Asia Wilson always looking like a champ out there kicking butt. Jackie Young, oh, what can I not say about that girl? Oh my goodness, that's man. If I were still in my prime, I'd be going after Jackie Young.
All right, so as you watch this show, though, in the regular NBA, the men's NBA, who do you got? You got New York? You got San Antonio? Put them in the comments. We want to hear it.
Absolutely,
And
New York
Benji
Knicks all the way,
says,
man.
let's talk racing. What happened in racing this week?
Nothing. He's just a
don't follow
redneck that
racing.
likes to talk racing. He doesn't like basketball and football and everything else. He'll tell you that.
Tots loves it when I imitate Benji. I'll call her every now and then, and she didn't realize there was a real person that sounded like that out there. I was like, I kept telling you, join Microland, you'll get to meet the real version. We're gonna go down the creek and have us a beer, you know, and maybe tonight we'll have us some pork chops and a beef sandwich or something with some gravy.
You nailed my baby brother on the head. You got that.
Now you know he's back there cracking up watching.
Probably.
He's
He got
watching.
everybody. He got his coworkers and everybody watching and cracking up at him and whatnot.
I got tired of POD making fun of my voice. This is just how I talk.
Hey, we'll get back to NBA in a minute. I want to talk about something. I don't know. I know you're not a big hockey fan. What's up, Billy? I know you're not a big hockey fan, but I am. I love my Las Vegas teams. I was there when the Golden Knights formed. I was there when the Las Vegas Aces formed. I love my Vegas teams. The Golden Knights are in the finals right now playing against the Carolina Hurricanes. And we're leading the series 2-1. All right. Our last game we just played went into double overtime. Double overtime. We were scored for one full period. Before we even made it to the third period, boy, oh boy, my poor defender. Our defender named Licht, Licht, took an 87-mile-per-hour puck straight to the nose.
Oh.
It hit the visor, and it shoved it right into his face and broke his nose immediately. He was out for what you would assume be the rest of the game. Nah. He came back all black and blue-eyed, puffed up, looking like he had just come out the hospital and came right back out of the ice. 5 minutes left to go. Now, let me tell you something. I've had Gull in the ring. I've had break the leg spirit in the ring, but I've never had get hit in between the nose with your eyes so puffy you can't see to get back out on the ice and skate in the ring. That boy had some guts, man. But oof, let me tell you, they had a close-up shot of that. 87 miles an hour, y'all. It's a hockey puck. It's not a softball. It's not even a baseball. It's a little brick. Man, I watched it in lifetime action, and that hurt me watching. The guy just straight up fell to the ground as soon as it happened. All he was trying to do was help block, with the goalie, and he just wrong place, wrong time, and straight to the face, man. Hockey is a monstrous sport. I mean, everybody makes fun of football and basketball and we're going to run up and down the field to chase a ball with a man in, tight pants and whatnot. Okay, I get it. I understand why you want to make fun of my games. You can't make fun of hockey. There's nothing about hockey to make fun of.
What was that movie that it had the guy from American Pie on? It was all about hockey.
Lagoon?
Yeah. Oh my goodness, it was.
I love
that was a
Lagoon.
great. That really explained how brutal hockey is. That you get these players that get so tense against one another that they'll just start the game beating up on each other.
Absolutely.
Hey, before we get done with, go ahead.
They made 2 of those movies of Lagoon, and the second one was more of the drama thing. But you're right. That movie definitely helps you understand how hard it is for a hockey player, just like The Wrestler did with Mickey Rourke for all of us as entertainers. It explained how hard it was to be on the road. It's just, man alive, athletics is crazy. And I understand why sometimes we're too short to play. Guess what, brother? I don't want to be out on the hockey with an NHL player trying to play.
Bet our bow legs, though, I'm not being funny here, but with us, most dwarfs having the bow legs that we have, could we even stand on ice skates? I don't honestly know that, dude. Have you really?
I've gone ice skating many a times back when I was able to walk. But you're right, with it being bow-legged, it is hard because we have to keep our ankles a lot straighter than what we're used to. So our legs are like this and our ankles are like that, and it's just, it hurts. But it's still a lot of fun. But yeah, all right, real quick, before we go to break.
In sports, I want to say something real quick. We have been we were experimenting with a midget wrestling weekly show. And then it just, for various reasons, just didn't go the way it needed to. We're looking for a wrestling show that we can help podcast, or air live over live streaming. So if you are watching this show now, or you watch it later on because you're smart and don't wake up as early as we do, and you have an interest of having a weekly wrestling show live on the internet on your YouTube channel, hit me or Turtle up. We'll sit down, schedule something, sit down and talk to you about it. But we really have gotten where we enjoy this. And we have one of our former editors that has rejoined us as well. He'll probably be getting a little bit more involved. So there's a lot of capability out there. I'm kind of looking for like an evening wrestling show to get your guys' product really out there. Cool. So if you're interested, get a hold of us and we can talk it over a little bit.
All right. Before we go to break, I need to know. And I think it's going to happen. Are the Knicks going to sweep the Spurs?
Ooh, I hope so. I hope that they do it because of the Knicks. One, they have just got a awesome team, and man, they have tried.
27 years, they finally built a championship team.
Yeah, they've not even been in the championship game since '99, and before that, I think. Don't hold me this one. I hate my NBA knowledge being tough.
73.
92, but they haven't won it since 73. That's correct. And the year I was born. So go Knicks. That's my rooting on.
I think that they're going to do it. They swept the first series. They swept Boston. That hurts me to say. And now they're getting ready to sweep the Spurs. They swept the Cavs. Who did they sweep before the Boston? I can't remember who they played.
I can't remember. But,
dude, they're about to go 16. They're about to go 16-0 in the playoffs. That is unheard of.
But yes, either way, it's a great series going on. If
12
I'm trying to find my email here. If you are interested in our offer of a podcast of your own, we'll get an email up here in just a minute. I'm trying to find the email. I can't seem to locate.
Yes, the Willis Reed era, Chris. Thank you for that. And you calling the Knicks in 6? So you don't think they're going to sweep them? Okay, I got you. Hey, I'm down with that. At least you're rooting for the Knicks. So I appreciate that one.
That's right.
Yeah.
Big C.
Wembanyama is a great player, but give the kid another year.
All right,
I want to see Brunson get it. Brunson deserves this big time. I want to see Brunson get this.
We come back from break. We'll have Velvet, Pat back on stage, and see you in a moment, I guess, right?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, welcome in. You have reached the Midget's Card Show. I am the Midget, and we have everything from base set all the way up into modern day age cards. Not only cards, but we've also got posters, we've got slabs, we've got everything you need of Pokemon and so much more. Make sure you come in and get your supplies today. You don't want to miss out. We will see you there.
Junior's Bar and Grill in Toccoa is open 7 days a week with the daily meat and 2 lunch special beginning every day at 11 a.m. along with a full menu. And when others close early at night, you can come by Junior's for the best wings, best barbecue, best seafood, and the best burgers in town because they're open until midnight. Great food, friendly service, the largest outdoor dining in the area, and owned by a local veteran.
This is Steve Black. Come and eat with us at Junior's Bar and Grill, Big A Road in Toccoa.
Welcome back, everybody. If you're just joining us, grab your cup of coffee. You've got Lil Miss Velvet, you've got Old Man DJ Pappy, and you got myself, the TURTLE Turtle. And coming back to join us here in a little bit will be our man at arms, the guy that created it all, the guy that thinks he's the boss. No, I'm teasing. POD will be joining us back here shortly. But in the meantime, let's talk about something that Velvet brought to my attention yesterday that I'm excited to talk about. Everybody in the morning loves sweet treats. Everybody in the morning loves their coffee. Everybody in the morning likes to dip a little bit of sugar in that coffee. And I ain't talking about the sugar that you stir into the cup that you mix with the cream. I ain't talking about, any kind of that, what do they call that, condensed milk or anything. No. Ladies and gentlemen, it is National Donut Day.
Yeah.
It is time to get your donuts out. Get that pink frosting with them Homer Simpson sprinkles, and oh my goodness,
There's no bad donut.
Donuts.
No bad donuts. I like, sprinkles and.
Right.
What's your favorite donut, Velvet?
Well, mine is it has to have the cream on top, and then all the sprinkles, and then like a strawberry.
Icing or cream?
Huh?
Icing or like cream?
Icing.
Okay.
And like having the strawberry filling inside.
Oh, you like them jelly-filled donuts? Ain't nothing wrong with that. How about you there, Pappy?
All creamy.
Oh, I like a good chocolate glazed donut. That's my favorite. There's no bad donut, like I said earlier.
No, there's not.
But our friend Chris here, he likes a jelly-filled donut, which those are good too. But like I said, I could just sit down and eat a whole dozen donuts. That's no problem.
You're telling me about those eclairs that you liked yesterday, the ones.
The eclairs. I didn't say
calling a Long John.
I didn't say eclair because I didn't.
They
I
are.
knew what they were, but they're like long.
Long.
And then they have chocolate frosting on top of it, and then they have custard inside.
Man, I love custard. Custard is so good. My parents got us kids hooked on custard back in the day, and I would sit there and just rip apart the donut and try to eat the custard bites after I ate the chocolate.
Right.
I'd lick the chocolate off the donut and then break the donut in half and then eat custard, and I throw the donut to the birds. But yeah.
Like Mike and Nina. Mike and Nina said barbarian cream filled Long Johns. Those are very, very good. And Benji likes the maple ice donuts. But,
Bavarian
piece of bacon
Bavarian cream filled. What's Bavarian cream? You guys know what Bavarian cream is?
I think it's all like
I'm on a diet. I'm on a diet now, and donuts. I can't. Me and donuts don't agree.
You're on a diet, and you're the one that brought up donuts yesterday. I don't want to hear this nonsense. You know what we were going to talk about today. It was your idea, and you were here. I'm on a diet. Yeah. No, ma'am. That does not work.
That's the best donut in the world. But Pappy was correct. My second favorite got to be a raspberry jelly filled.
What'd you say was the best donut in the world?
Caramel nut.
Caramel nut. I don't think I've had one of those.
No, me
caramel
neither.
frosting and then all the peanuts on top. You've never had a caramel nut?
No, I can't say I have.
How do you live in America?
And not
I've honestly never heard of it, to be honest, POD.
I'm gonna be quiet and keep my comments.
To all my Marion residents that love the Vogel's Donuts caramel nut, I apologize for the lack of donut knowledge my crew has this week. My crew, I want all of you to do a 1 hour study of the caramel nut, and I'll be asking. I'll have a test.
And
I'll
I'm
have a
gonna.
test next week.
Well, you can
Make
always
Okay.
send
sure that Google has parental advisory on. So when you Google that, you don't get the wrong thing. But anyhow, so okay, hold up. He responded. Mike said Bavarian cream. Oh, it's like a pudding. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I know
I
exactly
was
what
gonna
you're
say
talking
that.
about. Okay, that
Yeah.
stuff's good, man.
Yeah.
That's really
Yeah,
good.
it
Now,
actually-
Benji,
That's excellent.
those maple ice donuts with a piece of bacon on top, those things are to die for. Oh my gosh. So mouth-watering. I like it.
Oh,
But my favorite
oh,
donut
oh.
of all time, it's a simple one, but do you know those blueberry glazed cake donuts that they make in the what do you call it? In the donut factory, I guess. It's like
Donut factory.
donut, but it's got
You didn't forget, did you?
it's got blueberries in it, and then it's just icinged, like clear icing around the entire thing, glazed. That is by far my favorite.
Yeah,
Blueberry glazed donuts. I love them.
Sounds good.
Those and the pound cake donuts. Pound cake donuts.
I bet.
Too. Shut up, girl.
You know what you need with all these donuts? You need a good cup of coffee.
A good cup of coffee, a glass of milk, man, something like that.
Yeah.
Get your coffee with your milk. Who got that coffee?
I got my water.
That ain't coffee. Pappy got coffee. I got coffee. POD, you got
got-
coffee?
I'm drinking a you can't see. See, I told you, Pappy. So what I mean, blotch it.
Put it in front of you.
You can't see my coffee. No.
Hey.
Anyway,
Can't see nothing now. We got the silhouette of a coffee cup. We know you got a coffee
I do
cup.
not have coffee this morning. I am drinking a detox tea. Because of my back medications and stuff. My kidneys been bothering me, so kind of doing a flush. And it is so nasty. A detox tea is gross, but you know, I can get through it. Been chomping on some milk bones.
You don't
inside,
like
just,
milk
you
or
know,
coffee,
take away the
huh?
taste.
Did you just say that you've been chopping on Loki's milk bones on the side?
Take away the taste. I'd make sure y'all were listening.
Wow.
He's over there chomping on his dog's milk bone treats.
I'm really not
Man,
chomping
no
on
wonder
milk
Loki's
bones.
mad at
No
you.
wonder
No
you
wonder
have
he's
such
I bet
throwing
you
you in the
eat
bed.
me.
I'd be mad too if somebody was eating my treats.
Maybe that's
All
why
right,
he just
so-
bit me.
Oh my goodness. Well, we had some fun with the donuts. Let's get on to a fun topic.
Yeah.
Outside the donuts. When we were kids, we all had hobbies. We all had something that we loved to do. Even if it was outside and flying a kite, we would decide how we're going to build the next kite, what kind of string we're going to use, or if it was going to be fishing line, or what we're going to do. What was y'all's favorite hobbies and why when you were children? Velvet, let's start with you. What was your favorite thing to do as a child? And then we're going to go back around the table after we go around as children and talk about how they've transferred into what we do now as adults. So as a kid, what was your favorite thing to do or build or play? Or what was your favorite hobby to get done?
I like to bike everywhere. Biking was my favoriteest thing. It just felt like I was free. I could go wherever I wanted to. And when I was a kid on a bike, I used to be called the Wipeout Queen.
The what?
The white what?
Wipe out queen, because I would wipe out.
Why is that so easy to believe?
Because
Oh, that is great.
because like I would be the one doing tricks on the bike, like standing up on the seat or like doing some wacko stuff, and then I would fall off the bike and make it like my knee would be all scraped up, but just get back on and go bike and just go play and go bike everywhere.
Now, see, that's what we're missing today. She said that she scraped her knee, got back up, and went to bike again. Notice how she didn't boo-hoo and not try?
Right.
I like the determination, but hey, biking is great. I love going out and biking when I was able to.
Biking is just like, it makes you just feel free, I don't know, more free and just.
You get in your own me time, like your own free zone, and you're in your own little world to where everything else around you doesn't exist or involve you.
Right.
I
you
feel
can
that.
Just go, and since I have limited transportation to this day, I still bike where I need to go.
Hey, man, that's awesome. That's really, really cool. I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah.
Now, keep in mind, I'm going to come back around to you. Let's think about what we do as adults and, for hobbies. But when we get back to you, we'll talk about that. DJ Pappy.
Yeah.
Let's get to you, sir.
All right.
Childhood hobby. What did you like to do?
My favorite hobby was building models, everything from cars to Star Wars, Star Trek, and World War II planes. I absolutely loved building models. It was really self-satisfying when you completed one. And then I had them all on display in my bedroom and had planes hanging, planes and Star Wars and Star Trek stuff hanging from my ceiling. And it was, as a kid, it was absolutely fun just to lay there in my bedroom and look at all my models hanging up on the ceiling and all that. And I actually got to the point where I was doing interiors of car with real fabric and stuff. It was
wow. Okay, yeah. See, now I used to do that myself because, like you and I were talking about yesterday, model cars are by far my top favorite thing of all. When I was a child, I loved building model cars.
I used to hang up models in my room too, but my mom called me a pervert and made me tear them all down.
I bet she did.
Right.
I'm sure the girl models didn't like that. Yeah.
Let's see if I can do this without showing anything.
Like all my other friends hang up models, they didn't get in trouble.
So this is the last one that I had made.
Oh, okay.
It's all die cast metal. I'm trying to hold the logo so nobody can see the logo. But it's an all die cast metal plane. I had turned this into. If you recognize the bear, you know what that is. But this took me a few hours to make, and I love making things like this. The airplanes, like you said, the rockets, the boats. Oh man, let me tell you, boats. Oh, the sail ships. I loved sail ship model making, just because that was something my grandpa and I got into do together. All right, yeah. When you were talking about the models, I was like, man, let me pull out this model real quick. I love those things.
No,
that's something
cool.
you and I can get along and talk about, Pappy, for sure.
Absolutely, Turtle. We absolutely could.
Hang on, let me pull out my model. Get out of the closet. Come here a minute.
Boy, shut up. So what was your favorite thing to build then? Was it airplanes, cars, boats, trucks?
All of it. I didn't care what it was. I like building them. At the time, I was really into World War II planes. I like doing that. One of the coolest things I did, remember the Enterprise from Star Trek?
Well, of course I do.
I built that, and then I painted all the little windows with like fluorescent paint. And so you couldn't see, and when I turned on a black light, the ship came alive. It looked like the
dude, that's awesome.
And then
that looked cool as could be.
Yeah, I had the engines light up too.
Throwing something in here, I was thinking about this when you guys were talking about the models yesterday when we was in the group chat. Nowadays, if you look on YouTube and get these people that'll do the model, then they order those little fiber optic lights and everything.
Yeah.
They really can get detailed now. And it's like, that is incredible, some of that stuff.
It is. It absolutely is. I lost track of what I was about to say, but that's not that hard to do. Well, let's take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we're going to get to POD and myself on this, and then we're going to go around the table again and figure out what we wanted to do as an adult. But y'all stick around, get that coffee. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back.
Hey, this is DJ Pappy of Pappy's.
Bye, Pappy.
I thought we were going to try.
Yeah, we're going to try.
Hey, this is DJ Pappy of Pappy's Ponders, and you come join me every Monday morning with the Brew Crew for a little bit of coffee. 7 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Central Time for a little bit of coffee.
Welcome back,
Real
everybody.
talk.
If you're just joining us, you got Big Man Pappy's big face on the. There we go. I'm done. Welcome back to A Little Bit of Coffee. If you're just joining us, we're talking what our favorite childhood hobbies were and what our hobbies are now today as an adult. We talked sports. We had our guest Eric on. We talked. What else did we talk? We talked quite a bit today. We've had a lot of fun so far. We talked about how the president's going to be at the NBA Finals tonight.
Yeah.
Talked about how our weekends went. Now let's continue on. POD. Let's get to you, good sir.
I'm going to tell my hobby, but real quick, I wanted to talk about this at the beginning of the show, but I spaced it off. For those of you that, again, I'm not going to get too much into this because it's in a really positive subject, but I want to talk about it. Congress approved adding 200 more agents in the sex trafficking. Found out through this article that the Senate, well, I meant that they only had like 8 agents working on human trafficking. Senator Hawley and everybody got a
Eight.
8, like the number 8, like after 7 before 9. But I found this so interesting. I wanted to talk about this. Senator Hawley, you are truly a man of God, and I am so thankful you're up there. And somehow, some way, I would absolutely be honored if somebody showed you this show. I would love to bring you on sometime. You are a true trooper for America, not yourself, but America. And thank you for what you did on this. I wanted to take a moment of my own time and say that. So, well done. 200 more people. So you sick pervs out there, look out. They're coming to get you.
Yes.
Absolutely.
All right. Now, back to hobbies. Hobbies for me was singing. I always loved singing. I had ambitions of being a singer when I got older. So I always liked to try to, improve in my singing. And then there was, as silly as this is going to sound, basketball. I loved playing basketball with the guys I'm marrying. And I think we had this discussion one other time when me being so short, I was in a dominant basketball town, a dominant basketball neighborhood. And when we moved to that neighborhood in my young elementary days, everybody was so much taller than me that played. And I know some of them do watch this show. And I can't thank them enough because that whole community embraced me in such a way that, I never felt small with most of my much, much taller basketball friends. Curtis
Right.
McClung, big shout out to you and your family. The McClungs, again, I felt like family with them. Even Big C, when we used to hang out, I mean, he remembers those days. And basketball was my big hobby. And I never, ever felt like, when I played basketball with the group, they always made me feel like I was right there with them in heights. So,
Now, I'm not being funny when I ask you this question about basketball. Being how short our arms are you actually able to shoot regularly, or do you have to one-handed like I do?
no, I could shoot regular. And I'm glad you actually asked that. When I first learned to play basketball from my very best friend of life, Curtis McClung, one of the very first thing him and Josh Scroggins had told me was because of my height, everybody was going to stuff me every chance they got. And so they said it would probably be best if I would learn to basically stop and shoot a long shot where they would never think I could make it. So when I was first learning basketball, they would sit there and rebound for me for 100 shots a day, it seemed like. And I would always just, I'd run the 3-point line and just stop somewhere on the 3-pointer and fire as fast as I could. So nobody had a chance to block me. I won't say I was an expert at it by any means, but I definitely got decent at it. And
absolutely. I mean, taking a 3-point shot behind the arc, they wouldn't expect you to do that whatsoever.
And back then I was like 3'5". Like so.
Did you play center?
And I tried playing center, but that other guy got sick of me hitting him in the knee every time.
Right.
Can you imagine making a dunk? Like we jump real high and making a dunk.
Looking like Airbud.
believe it or
like
not,
Mike.
a couple of my
Remember that?
black buddies that were so taller than me, they would lace their hands and let me take off running. And one time, they pitched me up there high enough to be able to do it. But then what was funny was they turned their back. I'm hanging on the rim like, hey, it's like a suicide jump.
Now that's funny. That's good.
That
Right there.
would
That's
be
how you got
funny.
into wrestling. You learned how to
That
fall
would
on
be
your back
funny to see.
from 10 foot high.
Well, did you remember when we had the Pacer Room turtle?
The what?
And we had my buddies from Marion in that Pacer Room that we used to chat in on
Oh,
Pacer
absolutely.
night.
Yeah.
Yeah. You remember Gary Smith?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was one of them that died. Yeah, I don't remember who the other one was. I just remember Gary Smith was one of them. But they held their hand. I kept running up, and they just kind of give me the pitch, and I just happened to be able to get it. But then but they were so like, wow, they turned their back to me on this ribbon. Guys.
Right on. Oh,
if
man.
I let go of this rim, this is over.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So
It's
basketball
like,
was
well,
your
it's been
hobby.
nice knowing you guys. Living
Yeah.
out my dream to jump up to the
That
beer,
was
but
fun.
Right.
So now, before we go to our last commercial break, now you're up.
oh, great. Now you're going to
What's
put me on
yours?
the hot seat.
Yeah.
All right. So, one of my favorite things to do, which we already heard about, was the model cars and the model boats and things of that nature. But as a kid, I loved to do anything that I could build and take apart and put back together. And for me, it was always electronics. Like for my baby brother Benji, it was anything to do with an engine or a motor. That boy was working under the hood of a car since he was 3. And he's now a diesel mechanic to this day. And it's still his hobby. He loves being in there. For me, I could take apart the computer and I put it back together. I could take apart the video game console and I put it back together just to see what I could do to build it. I would tinker with things, you know. I'd love tinkering around and trying to figure things out, why electric currents worked, how they worked. I was a science kid. I loved my science. And then outside of that, as a kid, I was a very quiet kid. I was never over expressive and I was never as flamboyantly loud like I am now.
That's
yeah.
scary.
No joke. But when I was a child, I was stay to myself, quiet, you know, don't bother me type of guy. And I love to draw.
Okay.
Not doodling, not just sitting
No,
there playing
like,
on your
right,
bed. No,
right,
I
right.
love to actually draw. And I had made a few drawings when I was in junior high, and it made it all the way to the Cincinnati Art Museum.
Oh wow.
Nice.
I was
Wow.
very, very surprised by that. And the day that I got it back, I crumpled it up and threw it away
Oh no.
because I didn't think it was worth it. And my
Oh,
teacher
no.
looked at me like, what on earth are you doing? And I was like, you said the artist critiques themselves the worst. I'm critiquing. I don't like it. And she's like, I would have kept that. I'm like, sorry. But as a child, you don't know the difference. You just know if you
Right.
like it or if you don't. To me, I didn't like it because I didn't like the way that I had drawn it. And, you know, I don't put value on things like that because it's always replaceable.
Right.
But at the same time, as a kid, you don't know that. So drawing, absolutely. I loved to draw. I love to work on electronics, anything to do with video games or computers. 100% loved every bit of that.
Right.
And then outside of that, I loved playing video games. Every child loves to play, but I loved it. I lived to play video games after school because I knew my baby brothers, they would need my help. When they got stuck on a certain level, hey, Jake, come here. We need your help. All right. Well, I'd sit there for an hour as they were watching me play their game.
Wow.
But yeah, that's what I love doing. That was my hobbies. You guys tell us what your hobbies were. Message us. Let us know. We'll gladly talk about it again on the show next week. And, you know, we'll have fun with it. But for now, we are going to take our last commercial break. We are going to hear from our lady, Kim, at Kim's Cups. And when we come back, we're going to hear from our old wise man, Mr. DJ Pappy with our Pappy's Ponders. But from everybody here at LBOC, we love y'all. We'll see you next week. Do not go anywhere. Pappy will be right back.
Kim's Cups and more. Get just what you're asking for. Cups and more. Customizes it, make it yours. If you'd like a pricing list, you can just go on and request it at Kim's Cups. That's Kim's Cups 701 at gmail.com. That's Kim's Cups
Hi, this is Kim from Kim Cups and More. I make cups, canvas bags, pins, Kindle inserts. I do some custom orders. You can order online, and I do ship.
Kim's Cups and More. Get just what you're asking for. Cups and more. Customizes it, make it yours. If you'd like a pricing list, you can just go on and request it at Kim's Cups. That's Kim's Cups 701 at gmail.com. That's Kim's Cups 701 at gmail.com.
Well, hello, everybody. This is DJ Pappy here. And as we saw, we were talking about hobbies, growing up as a child and what we like to did then and what we like to do now. I wanted to talk a little bit more about hobbies because people often lead busy lives filled with work, school, and responsibilities, which is why hobbies are so important. A hobby is uh, actively someone enjoys doing in their free time, where it's gardening, or if it's painting, or playing sports, or collecting items, reading, or learning a musical instrument. Hobbies provide a healthy break from daily routines and allow people to relax while doing something they genuinely enjoy. Beyond entertainment, hobbies can help people develop new skills and build confidence. Someone who enjoys photography may learn about technology or creativity, while a person who enjoys woodworking may develop patience and problem-solving abilities. Hobbies can also bring people together with clubs, teams, and online communities, allow individuals with similar interests to collect and form friendships. Studies have shown that participating in enjoyable activities can reduce stress and improve overall well-being. Hobbies also give people a sense of accomplishment, and they can even lead to a lifelong passions and careers. Whether someone spends their free time fishing, crafting, gaming, or volunteering, hobbies enrich life by providing enjoyment, personal growth, and a balance. In a fast-paced world, having a hobby is one of the best ways to stay engaged, creative, and happy. So that's what I like about hobbies. I hope you all have one. If you don't have one, maybe you'll find an interest in getting one. But for now, this is DJ Pappy, and I thank you for joining our little bit of coffee this week.
Rise and grind, it's that time. Morning sun, coffee chime.